Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. It is finally Friday, July 26, 2024. Please subscribe, like, and share. Maggie is babysitting because Sarah went to talk to Xander's mom. He comes in. He's surprised to see her there. He tells her the news that Theresa is the one that kidnapped Victoria. She is appalled. She is disgusted. And they are all so aggravated with Theresa and everything she did. And that's what Maggie's saying. I can't believe that she has done all this. It's unbelievable. And Victor said, yeah, and Xander, and he said, they've taken out a warrant for her. And Maggie looked shocked. Meanwhile, Theresa shows up at the mansion. She's going to stand up and take what's coming to her. And she says she wants to explain to Alex why she did what she did. And she tried to tell him, I did it as a favor to you. And he said, oh yeah, you ruined my life? How was that a favor to me? And she said, well, Xander was getting ready to get all that money, and he's a horrible person, and you're a good person, and I wanted you to have it. And he said, you ruined my life. He's screaming at her and stuff. While Brady is just sitting back there in the back, he hates to see her go through it, but he knows she brought it on herself. So Alex leaves, tells her he never wants to see her again, and her and Brady are having words, and she told Brady that she did all this because of him. You know, he had rejected her so many times that she couldn't take a chance of him doing it again, so she went with Alex. And he told her that he just recently figured out that he really did love her, and he always would love her. But she just used him and threw him aside like trash. And he says goodbye to her. You know, he can't have anything, he can't be with her anymore. It's very sad. You know, the things she does for money, my God. So Brady walks out and she's telling Victor's poster, I really messed things up. And Maggie walks in and said, yes, you did. And she's apologizing to Maggie and telling her, she didn't know Constantine was going to try to kill her. And she's like, I understand you're the one that kidnapped my granddaughter, Victoria. And she said, so, you've talked to Xander? Yes, I've talked to Xander. And she apologizes and she assures Maggie the baby was never in any danger. She would have never hurt Victoria. And Maggie, acts like she believes her, and she tells Maggie she has one last favor, and she says, you've got to be kidding. And she said, drive me to the police station so I can turn myself in. And I guess Maggie's going to drive her. We remain to see that yet. Eric is talking to Justin in the pub, and he says he can get him, divorced from Sloane. He'll take care of that. They talk about how much they have in common. And he tells them, how they're going to move to Paris and try to get a new start. Then Alex comes in after he leaves, and he's apologizing to Justin, telling him how sorry he was and he feels bad for treating his dad so bad. And they, forgive each other. Meanwhile, Sarah went to see Fiona, and she told her she didn't think he should get mad at all. And the reason that is not only did she have an alcohol problem, but she was committed. She had a nervous breakdown, and Xander doesn't know that. By the time she got out, Xander was gone, and when she heard he was with Victor, she thought she didn't want to interfere. I don't know if that's true or not. Nicole is dealing with Holly, who says, I am not moving to Paris. My life should not be upended. And she said, well, where would you live? And then Maggie walks up and says, she can live with me. And that sounds like a deal. She's sold. So, Nicole says, well, I'll see you back at home tonight for our final meal. And she says goodbye to her and tells her how much she's going to miss her. And, Holly's like, we can FaceTime, we can make phone calls, we can visit, whatever. So this might be her last scene's Ariana Sucker, I don't know. She tells Eric how heartbroken she is, but it'll be alright. She's going to stay with Maggie, and we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, Fiona's texting somebody, and we're wondering, who is that? And then there's a knock at the door, and who walks in? The Brady. And he tells her, thanks for texting me. I do indeed need a drink. So these are two recovering alcoholics that are sneaking around behind everybody's back and getting slip, slop, and drunk. It's their secret drinking partner. That's a wrap. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.